Alright, welcome to Cosmic Reach Community Roundup for April 28th through May 6th of 2024. There haven't been any game releases or big announcements, but today, on Monday, May 6th, Final 4 Each made a community post about terrain generation. So as you can see here, he says exploration is a key element to the game, so to make interesting terrain, I had to model the terrain and climate based on actual Earth science and geology, albeit from a perspective of a layman. He also lists off a few things that are missing from his generation, which are obviously quite a lot of things, but the things he's posted here are volcanoes, rivers, caves, humidity, and foliage. I try not to give too many of my own opinions on these community roundups if they're negative opinions, just because I like to keep things positive, and I kind of like to keep myself a little bit removed from these videos. But I will say that when Minecraft decided to move from the old terrain generation to the new terrain generation, which is more inspired by real Earth, pretty much everybody agreed that the terrain generation just became really bad, and that was a horrible move, whereas the old terrain generation that was not based on reality was much better, because you got floating islands and all kinds of interesting features. So I'm just basing this off of one small sentence and one image, so it could be much different than what I'm thinking. And of course, there's still a lot of time to change things around. Moving to the Discord, we can also see some terrain generation work being posted here. We also got this one, which is a bigger mountain of grass and dirt blocks with sand at the bottom. This one here as well, where he says, unlocked infinite height, the ocean is below y equals 0, and the pillar goes above y equals 256. Here's another screenshot with some snow, another one with a sort of desert biome, the start to some river generation that's going through a hilly area, a lake in between deserts, and the generation stuff goes on, and I'm sure that there will be a lot more in the future. A small note, I added the Final 4 Each emote because it was requested, not only by Kaloob, but also a few times in the past as well, because we have a tortellini soup emote. In the game discussion channel, it looks like Final 4 Each is working on the character model. As you can see if I click play here, the player is looking pretty much as I expect it would look. Nothing too surprising there, but nice to see it being worked on. Here's a video. As you can see behind him right here is a purple wall with aluminum blocks on the bottom, and then there's this square of iron. And if he looks through the iron, all of a sudden those purple blocks go away. So let me show that quickly again. So right here on the wall, there's all purple blocks, and then as he looks through this little window, the purple blocks vanish. It's very cool. I'm not sure how this is working, but it has something to do with the transparency flag in the data modding. We have a new mod here called the Nico's mod, which adds some colored blocks, and the interesting part about these colored blocks is if you lay them down and then right click on them, you can cycle between the different colors. So just a little personal mod that this person made. I tend not to give updates on mods I already covered if they add new things, but the Simple Machines mod is one I covered last time with all the gears, and it looks like mini trains were added. So this is similar to that one mod with the minecarts, only this one is more smooth instead of jittering from block to block. We also have SX22's Nature's Gift mod, which is a data mod for Cosmic Reach that aims to add several nature blocks to the game. And as you can see, it adds a bunch of different leaf colors, it adds some cacti, it adds pumpkins, different wood designs. Here's another screenshot of the cacti colors, a mushroom glowing in the night, some strange pig blocks, dandelions, and other types of flowers. And here's a screenshot of a lot of that stuff together. Lastly, for the mods, we have Cosmic Scripting API by Emma. It says, this is a mod with the goal of allowing data modders to include logic without needing to create a large fabric or quilt mod for even the smallest of data mods. Sappy does this by providing Lewis scripts to modders and allowing them to invoke methods for block event actions. From there, the logic can be performed and more block event actions invoked from a Lua script. So basically, it allows you to make mods easier using the Lua scripting language, which is one of my favorite programming languages. So if you're a modder and you're interested in that, check this one out. And I almost forgot about this one, but this is one I found a while ago on May 2nd. This user is adding shadow mapping to the game, and it makes the moon honestly look really nice. Lighting is almost always a good thing to add to games. I can't recall a single instance when not having lighting is better than having lighting. So as you can see in this screenshot, things just look really interesting. And it kind of makes you feel like there's a sun over top of this mountain shining down on the moon. You have these weird black lines in here, but if we scroll down to this image, you can see that those black lines go away. The shadows are still a little bit harsh, but it sounds like that's being worked on. And that's it for today. Thank you for watching.